Today I'm gonna show you how to make a little macaroon thing out of a bottle top or a lid of some kind. So what you're gonna need is one bottle top or lid or something like that, and that's going to be like your base, and it can be any colour, and it can have stuff already on it because it doesn't really matter. You're just going to be able to go over it if you don't like the colour with something. And then you're going to need something like this. I've got paint pens, acrylic paint pens. So I'm going to use them, but if you don't have them, feel free to use acrylic paint or something. It just might be normal acrylic paint, but it just might be a bit harder to do because there might be some tiny weeny things on it that it's hard to do with acrylic paint. So first that's all you're going to need. And to maybe get a bit of paper like I have, just so if you're doing it on the floor or a table or somewhere where you don't really want it getting really messy with acrylic paint, then you can put it under so they don't get messy. Because acrylic paint is very, very hard to get off clothes and tables and stuff. So first you're going to have a look at your pen or paint, and you're going to choose one colour, normally light blue, light pink, or a nice light yellow. I might do mine light blue. And you can put your paint and stuff to the side. And so first, all you need to do with this pen is you're just going to go all over it, colour it all in, so it's all your colour that you've chosen, okay? You should be able to pause this video now because most people would not be able to do it very fast. If you have these pens, it will probably take only a little while, about 2 minutes for them to dry. If you're using acrylic paint though, it will probably take a bit longer, like 10 minutes. So you should wait for this to fully dry after you have painted it. It doesn't matter if you can see some parts of the bottle lid still faintly, because you can see some on mine, the gold bits. But it doesn't really matter. If you have a bottle lid like mine, it will. The hardest bit is doing this bit around the edges. So a good thing to do with that is just do it in between these first and then along the lines, but it will take quite a while. Next we're gonna draw a little face on it. So you can grab like a black and practice with what you're going to use on like a bit of paper. I'm going to use my background paper just to practice drawing some faces, and I'll show you some that you could do and some ideas. So you could draw a face like this. So you draw 2 dots. You need to practice doing this very small, because not this size, even smaller, because the thing that you're going to be doing it on is very, very small. And then you're going to draw a thing like that, a bit like Pusheen's face, and just a little tongue like that. And you would be able to do a tiny dot of pink in there if you wanted. And then, or you can do this one. They all start off with 2 dots like this. And then you could put just a little smile in there. And then maybe some little cheeks on there. And you can colour them in pink. And then you could do this one. This is very basic. So you just draw 2 dots and that curve, just like this one. Without anything else. You can add the cheeks or something onto it if you want. And then you can also do this one if you want it to be looking a bit angry. And just do it like that. Or then, if you want to do like a special one, then you can do 2 dots like this. And then you can add like an animal face. You can make it into like an animal face. So I might do a cat here. So you do like Pusheen's face. Or say you wanted to do an elephant, then you can do that, and then a tiny little trunk. That would be very hard though, because the trunk would need to be very tiny. Okay, so I might show you with this one. I might do the angry sort of one. So pause this video quickly and you can just practice doing some faces on here, and then I'll show you where you can put your face on here. So you're gonna sort of put it across there in this tiny weeny space here, there. So if it helps, draw a box in where you're gonna put your face. It may make the space a bit smaller, so it might be a good idea, maybe not to. I've just finished mine. It looks a bit like, it could look a bit like that if you had done the angry sort of one. So just 2 little dots and a spike thing in the middle. It's very easy, that one. And we're gonna just draw some sort of topping things. So like sprinkles and stuff. So I'm gonna show you some of these that you can do. So what you can do is you could do stars on the top, and you can colour, of course, colour them in all like different colours. Yeah, so you can draw some stars on it. Make sure they're quite nice and close together. You don't want them all spaced out because it might look a bit weird. Or you can put little lines in lots of different colours. I'm just doing this in a black pen, but you would, on the actual thing, you would do it in all different colours. So you would just do lots of little lines, pick some colours to do it in, and do it all over it on the top, just like this one I did another time. And then you're going, or you can do little like chunks of the colour that sort of goes with the colour that you've chosen for like the background. So sort of just little triangle shapes and square shapes, and you would do this in a different colour again. Just little chunks like that. or you can just do lots of little rainbow dots as well. Right. But these should be nice and close together, just like this one I did. So pause this video and you can pick some sprinkles to do on the top. I'm gonna do the stars, I think. That you can pick whatever you want. So just pause the video now. I've done stars like this, as you can see. Make them all nice colours, not a colour that's really different to this colour. So I probably wouldn't do red on there or yellow on there because it doesn't really go with that colour. And then all we need to do now is a little ring that goes around the middle for like some cream or something, as you can see on this one. And you've got a ring going all around it. You could either do it in that colour for cream, so white for cream. If you have it, gold for like caramel. Or you could use very light brown, or yellow, or orange. Or you could use, I don't have an example for this, but you could do a dark brown ring around it for some chocolate or something. I'm gonna do the white thing though. You choose. So it's just going to go all around the edge, but don't make sure it doesn't go over the face, just right under it, so the mouth sort of sitting on it. So pause the video now and do that. There, so it's basically done now. You may have needed to do a couple of layers of white around it, or whatever colour you chose, because it should be quite thick, not really thin. This gold one might have been a bit too thick though, that I did. So there, it's done. Maybe wait for it to dry as well, but it will only take a little while. I can show you some of these other ones that I've done. So I did this pink one, this one. They've all got different faces on. This one was an animal one. I did a cat with some stars on it again. And I did the gold. And this is the one I've just made. There.